And now for a look at everything black and gold athletics, let's toss it over to Kevin Glick and Aaron Faust, who are standing by. Guys.
Hello and welcome back to the Daily Iowan TV Sports Studio. Alongside Aaron Faust, I'm Kevin Glick. And Aaron, so much to get to on the program this evening.
That's right, Kev. A couple of top 25 matchups against the Maize and Blue of Michigan, making Carver Hawkeye Arena the place to be if you're a fan of Big Ten athletics.
The first of those marquee matchups taking place on Saturday on the hardwood between number 10 and number 17 ranked teams in the nation. But first, we start on the mat where seniors Ethan Lofthouse, Tony Ramos, and Derek St. John will wrestle for the final time at home Sunday afternoon.
The number 3 Hawks are looking for their 4th victory of their last 5 duels, all against ranked opponents, and the number 11 Wolverines. But Tom Brands and company are all business before this one.
It's a big, event for them, and shows their diligence and not just being in the lineup one year for one event or whatever. They've been pretty much household names for the last 3.5 years, and now let's finish strong.
I actually look back to see in high school if I ever lost a home meet, and I never lost a home meet in high school either. So, that's 8 years protecting your home turf. That's a big thing. I think the last Iowa wrestler to do that in 4 years was Tom Brands, who's coaching me now. You've had Metcalf, but he only did it for 3 years. He only had 3 years here. It's a big thing.
I mean, coming in here as true freshmen seems like yesterday, and now we're all going to be wrestling together. Last match against Michigan, and just looking forward to it and looking forward to give the fans something to cheer for.
Kevin, we touched on it earlier, but another huge Big Ten hoops battle is taking place in Carver Hawkeye Arena this weekend.
That's right, Aaron. Nick Stauskas and the number 10 ranked Wolverines will head into enemy territory looking for the season sweep over the hometown Hawks, having already beaten Fran McCaffrey's crew at the Chrysler Center earlier this season.
Our own Jalen Socek has the preview.
The stage will be set Saturday inside of Carver Hawkeye Arena for what will be a much-anticipated rematch between the Hawkeyes and the Wolverines of Michigan. The last meeting between the two was one of the more disappointing of Iowa's 6 losses, losing by a season-high deficit of 8 points.
I didn't think defensively against Michigan we were as good as we should have been.
We didn't play very well against Michigan. They played very well, and it's tough to win on the road, and it shows a lot of character in the guys on our team to bounce back like we did.
This time around, it'll be Iowa with their home court advantage, but a lot has changed in 2.5 weeks since their last meeting. For starters, the Wolverines were ranked at the 21st spot in the AP poll, but this time the number 17 Hawkeyes are pulling for an upset over the now 10th ranked Wolverines. Since then, Iowa has 2 wins, but also 2 back-to-back losses at home.
Well, you always want to protect your home court. Last 2 we've come up short, so it just puts more pressure you having to get wins on the road. But I think it's always a sense of urgency and the importance in winning at home.
I don't think we're going to change anything. We've done a great job of bouncing back this year. We just got to stay positive. There's a lot of things to learn from this game. We're definitely going to break down the film, take a business-like approach, and not dwell on this loss.
The Wolverines have 3 wins, including taking down top-ranked Michigan State, but also a pretty disappointing loss to Indiana, 63-52, where the Wolverines were held to the fewest points on the season. If Iowa has any hope of taking revenge, they have to take notes from Indiana, who held Nick Stauskas to only 6 points. The sophomore put a whopping 26 points on the Hawkeyes, and Iowa will have yet another chance to prove that they can contend with the big boys after coming out flat most of the season, falling 1-5 against AP-ranked opponents. Jalen Socek, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Well, that's going to do it for this Thursday edition of the program.
For more on everything going on over the weekend, including extended highlights of both wrestling and basketball, tune back in Sunday night or check out dailyiowan.com throughout the weekend.
That's it for us. Back to you guys at the desk.